Hello, I'm Ryan Zink, and welcome back to my channel, Creative Intuitive Solutions. This is part of an energy series of the 32 plus toxic low vibe energies. You can find this series on this page, Creative Intuitive Solutions, under the playlist Vibration. And it's 32 plus energies that I'm breaking down for you to show you how they kind of wreak havoc on your energy system. And these are kind of low vibe, dense, toxic energies. And if you get stuck in these patterns, you can start creating this out into your reality if you aren't already. Today, the vibration that we're going to be talking about is the vibration of the victim. Another word that people might use instead of vibration or energy is the word archetype. So if you're familiar with archetypes, the victim is an archetype, but what I'm teaching you here or talking about here is the energy of that and how to release it from your aura so that you're not attracting it anymore or creating from it or living the situations, the circumstances, the qualities, and the characteristics of these kind of low vibe, dense, toxic energies. So the victim, if anyone is feeling like a victim, I just want to validate you really quick. I'm sorry if you went through something that was difficult or trying, or if you'd been abused in any way or perpetrated in any way or taken advantage of any way. I am so sorry that that happened to you, but I want to let you know that if you keep reliving that and telling the story of that, you're creating it out into your future. You really are. And I know that sometimes we find strength in our stories because we can feel like we've survived something sometimes. Sometimes we can feel that we've survived something and we've made it through. But that's not as empowering as releasing the energy of, like we're talking about here, the victim, releasing that energy. And once you release the energy of it, you can start processing kind of these energies a little bit easier. So anything that's attached to it or associated with it, you might start looking at things from a different perspective, different points of view. You might look back on things and process them differently than you had the first time. So it's empowering to be able to release these energies, because the more we can release the energy and start really processing the events, we can start to heal from them to not make them a part of our future. And even by telling the story, we're dragging it into the future from the present moment. So the energy of the victim, I have a lot of friends who have gone through many things, and I've heard many stories through my lifetime of people's struggles and how hard it was for them. But I know for me personally, once I started releasing the energy of the victim, I consciously choose now to not always incorporate those types of stories into my conversations, where in the past, before I had cleared this energy, I would kind of go to that sometimes with people. It was a way to connect, like, hey, I've been through this, like, what have you been through, or whatever. But I know now, moving forward, that that's not always the bond that I want to create with people when I meet them, or I'm starting friendships or relationships or something. I want to create a bond from a stronger connection versus kind of wound stories, which is what they can be sometimes, because we get hurt, we feel wounded when we're the victim. And we can be a victim of many things. You could be a victim of a car crash. You could be, like I said, the victim of abuse. That could be physical, mental, sexual. You could be the victim of theft. Someone stole something from you, or maybe someone's just plain taking advantage of you or mistreating you, or there's a situation that you were in that you feel that you are a victim of, and that's totally okay. I'm not saying that any of that is invalid, but what I'm saying is that energy can really create your reality. And when you're in the conversation of it, or you're reliving it over and over, you're going to be attracting more of that. So you might be wondering or feeling like, oh my gosh, this has happened. Oh, well, now this has happened and this is happening. And you can get stuck kind of in the rabbit hole of victimhood. And it's not a very empowering place to be. It's closer to the vibration of disempowerment. There's not a lot of empowerment when you feel that you are the victim. One thing you can do, though, is start releasing the energy of victim, and that lives within our energy field. And you can learn how to do that in my book, Creative Intuitive Solutions Spaces, and the link is in the description. You can also join a creative meditation class or receive a one-on-one healing and aura reading, or join a group healing session at my website, www.creativeintuitivesolutions.com. And when I work with clients and students and I'm teaching this, I teach them how to release the energies where I'm talking about here in this series, but the 32 plus energies from their aura. But not only that, when we're working with an energy or we have it within our aura, it may be within our aura, but it may be in another space within our aura as well. So it's helpful to clear the energy, in this case, of victim from your kind of general aura space, but it would also be helpful to clear that energy if you were sexually abused in your sexual space, if you were physically abused in a relationship, to clear the energy of victimhood from your relationship space. And this is all done energetically in meditation, using your clairvoyance and your mind's eye to kind of look at yourself and view yourself and see the energies and release them from your kind of spaces. And it feels good to release these type of low vibe, dense, toxic energies from the aura. Sometimes when I'm working with people, they'll say that they feel a tingling within their body, they feel their nerves twitch, and that's just the energy releasing from the aura and the body during this type of energetic work. But if you are a victim, once again, I'm so sorry that it did happen to you. Truly, truly I am. Whatever it is, but I do also know the other side of it too, to where you can empower yourself a little bit more and release the energy of the victim. And that way that you're not creating that or attracting that more out into your future. Because when we hold energy within our aura and things keep happening, there comes a point within our consciousness and our evolution, within our awareness, that we have to take ownership of, this is happening to me, but we start questioning, well, why is this happening to me? And when you figure out this component of the energy within your aura and that type of energy being stuck within your aura, when you release it, you get to kind of take responsibility. Okay, that was there. I've cleared it. I'm healing it. I'm working on releasing it. I'm working on healing my aura, patching my aura up, having a healthier, more vibrant, more high vibe aura and body. And when you start doing that, that's really empowering. It's really empowering to take responsibility. It was there. I'm healing it. I'm working on it. And you can also work with professionals too, like a psychologist or a therapist or a good friend that you can talk with, or somebody that can kind of guide you through the event if you need help with that. But then you can also take, the energetic side of it or components to it, and you can work with your energy and just start releasing that energy so that you're not attracting it out into the future, so that you're not creating from the vibration of victim. It's just really freeing and really empowering. Now, if you look in the descriptions, you'll see the website, Creative Intuitive Solutions, if you want to join a class, have a one-on-one reading, or if you would like to join a group healing session. And the links to the books are in there as well. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.